Hello everyone. I just wanted to make a short video today. I'm going to be in 1 Peter 5:7 or 6 and 7 in the King James Version of the Bible. And it says, "Humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due season. Casting all your cares upon him, for he careth for you." Um, I remember years ago, my wife was praying in the closet. She had something that was before her that had been she'd been going through for a little while, and she knelt down and was praying to the Lord, and He told her to cast all of her cares upon Him. Uh, I know I've watched these TV shows before, not much, but maybe they may need to go upon a large building, and they're down here and they don't have time to wait on a ladder or whatever, and they got these ropes, long ropes with hooks, and they'll throw them up, and they'll come right back in their face, and they'll have to move out of the way, and so they just keep on until it hooks, and then they can go up. I prayed prayers myself that it seemed like that nothing would hook. But finally, I just kept casting my prayer. Um, I thought about this. Has been on my heart for a day or so, and I want to get it off. I heard this saying, and it's probably tired and wore out by now, but it says people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And that's what I want to talk to us about today is caring. Um, how do you feel about somebody that don't act like that they care about you much? Uh, I like people that care. My mother was a caring person. She was a kind person, and I knew she cared about me. And I care about God's people. Um, I would go when we was where we could go. I would just about crawl. I think I know my heart, and I would try to do whatever I could to get there to help somebody. And most times I knew it wasn't going to help everybody, but I knew that it might help one or two, and I would go. Uh, I've had people ask me to come. I've been in poor health with cancer and radiation burns and heart and whatever. No mind about that, but somebody had asked me to go, and it'd been pretty far away, and I would say, yeah, I'll try to get out there. And so I'd make plans, and my wife said, Dale, you'll kill yourself if somebody asks you. I said, if somebody asks me, I want to do all I can because I care. Uh, Whether it's on your job or family, friends, church, at the bank, or whatever, or wherever, I want someone to care. I want them to care about me at the bank if at all possible. I know there's a song that said "Someone to Care," and I want to read a little bit of the words to you. It says, "When the world seems cold and your friends seem few, there is someone who cares for you. When you've tears in your eyes and your heart bleeds inside, there is someone who cares for you. Someone to care, someone to share all your troubles like no other can do. He'll come down from the skies and wipe the tears from your eyes. You're his child and he cares for you. When your disappointments come and you feel so blue, there's someone who cares for you. When you need a friend till the end, there is someone who's a friend to you." And then they repeat the chorus. I wish you'd stay with me. I think we're going to talk about some things that's good in there after all. I'm not going to plan on being too long, but John 10:13 says, "The hireling fleeth, because he is a hireling, and careth not for the sheep." Um, the minister, the pastor, the man of God, he cares for the people. He knows that Jesus died for them, and how much that he cares for them, and he cares for them too. I was involved in customer service. I worked 51 years, and most of it had something to do with customer service. They don't call it customer service anymore much. They call it customer care, like they used to call uh, personnel department, now it's human resources. And whenever I was in customer service and I ran across somebody that had a problem, I used the feel, felt, and found method on them, and I found it to be good for me. You say, I know how you feel. I felt that way many times, and I found that this is what works. Banks. I was a manager of a bank. I was a manager of an office in pest control, and banks and pest control. I used to tell the employees when I was a manager, all banks have the same thing. They've got, or similar things. They've all got money, and they got deposits and withdrawals and CDs and IRAs and checking accounts and savings accounts, and so a lot of them have safety deposit boxes. They got the same thing. And pest control companies, they've all got chemical, they've got equipment, they've got customers, they got employees. So what's the difference? I mean, if you're trying to choose a bank, or you're going to stay with a bank or a pest control company, what's the deciding factor? It's in the customer service. That's the thing that's not the same all over, and you can make a difference with it. I used to be a supervisor at a pest control company, and they would, I think I've related this in another video, but they would call me, they would call in, they'd want to cancel, and they'd ring me back at my desk, and they'd say, this lady's wanting, or this man's wanting to cancel, do you want me to just take them off the books? And I'd say, no, send them back here. And they would send them to me, and I'd say, can I help you or whatever? And they'd say, yeah, my pest control technician, he's a knucklehead, and the company's not any good, and whatever. And I would say, ma'am or sir, we don't want to lose you as a customer. If we lose you, it's going to take a lot of effort for us to find somebody like you, and we want to keep you. And I would talk to them that way, like I cared. And I saved a great majority of the cases. They'd call back and they'd say, well, did they cancel? I said, no, they didn't cancel. They just wanted somebody to listen, to understand. We want people to understand us, but we don't make much of an effort to understand the other fellow. Stay with me now on this. I'm trying to. I've got a grandson. When he was little, he's going to be 23 in November. But when he was a little boy, he used to say, "Let me think about this." It hit his cheek, and if it was really something real deep thought, he would really thump it. But you may be nice. You may be nice looking, smart, talented, successful. But if you don't care enough about people, they can see right through you. You can't hardly fake caring. I see in the generation that's coming on. I saw a truck, and on the back windshield, it said, on the back glass, it said, "No fear." That seems to be the slogan, the motto of the generation that are coming. No fear. And another one is a don't care attitude. Seems like some people, they don't mind telling you at all, I don't care. When I text people, I didn't text at first. I didn't want to, but I saw the value of it for me, that I could text at my convenience and they could read it at their convenience. And I often say at the end, I love and care about you. And I do. I love and care about God's people. I want them to know that I love them all right, but I want them to know that I care also. My dad was for the underdogs, and I have to say I am, and I believe you are too. I want to read this to you. It says, resolve to be tender with the young, compassionate with the aged, sympathetic with the striving, and tolerant with the weak and wrong. Sometime in your life you'll have been all of these. So we need to be caring, because we're going to want somebody to care for us. I want people to care for me. I hope it's not in a nursing home at the end of this life. But and I'm not talking exactly about that care. I'm talking about just somebody that has your best interest in mind, and I want to be a caring person. I want to make a difference. I've told you before. So if you care, I think we ought to show that you care. I'm trying to help you with videos, and I believe that saying that says people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And that's the way it is with me. I want to know how much you care. And so I believe that we are caring people. The enemy would love to take our care from each other. He would love for us not have empathy, sympathy, or try to relate to anybody. He'd love for this to be dog eat dog. Let's not let him. And so I'll come back in a few days or so. So until next time, may God bless you.